Good morning and welcome to the Circuit Tower 5 sales briefing. Today's event puts a spotlight on Alveo Land's latest residential project located in Makati City. Here with us today are project experts who will be sharing with us fresh information and materials for our newest vertical development. So without any further ado, I'd like to kick things off by welcoming Alveo Land Estate Group's Project Development Head of Makati, Ms. Sheila Aguilar.
Good day, everyone. Today, I will be sharing with you the story of the Philippines' premier city, Makati. The story of Makati dates back to the 1940s. This is how it looked like back then, a vast tract of grassland. The only structure was an air control tower and Ayala Avenue, the main road of what is now the Central Business District, used to be an airport runway. Today, Makati is the Philippines' center for business, lifestyle, arts, and culture, a dynamic city that offers a complete mix of uses. It is home to 30% of the Philippines' top 1,000 corporations and has a total gross floor area of 8.5 million square meters with around 160 in office buildings. Daily foot traffic is 1.5 million, which includes employees, residents, mall visitors, and the like. Land values have steadily been increasing exponentially in the past 2 decades. Although Makati has established its leadership position, the city continues to evolve and improve. Not too long ago, in 2012, a research study was conducted by Shook Kelly to find out what people thought of Makati. And the number of respondents mentioned that although Makati is known as the center for business, it was becoming old and monotonous. There is nothing much to do after work. Thus, the plan to revitalize Makati came about. 125 billion pesos worth of projects was to be launched within 6 years on developments that will further solidify Makati's position as the country's leader in business, lifestyle, and culture. Key projects under this revitalization plan include the development of walkways and other green open spaces to enhance the pedestrian experience and iconic buildings such as Tower 2 in Ayala Triangle Gardens. We made a conscious decision to continuously invest in the city to maintain its leadership position. More importantly, serve the needs of the community. Under this plan, the city was going to have 6 nodes, where in each node, venues for live, work, and play are all within reach. To date, we have already spent the full 125 billion pesos for the overall revitalization of the city. Today, let me focus on districts or nodes with the most going on. Let me take you down Ayala Avenue. As you enter Ayala Avenue from EDSA, the first node on your left is Ayala Center. The 36-hectare Ayala Center is Ayala Land's traditional foothold in Makati. It is home to Glorieta, one of the country's largest malls, and Greenbelt, an award-winning mall which houses luxury brands. Ayala Center is also home to flagship retail stores and various global hotel brands such as Holiday Inn, Raffles and Fairmont, and Shangri-La. We have embarked on a new development at the corner of Ayala Avenue and EDSA, that is 1 Ayala Avenue. The development includes 3 office towers, an expansion of retail spaces, and a Seda Hotel. It will also have an intermodal transport hub that will improve the link of the CBD to the MRT, buses, and other transport modes. Some office spaces will be turned over to tenants in 2021, while the retail and transport terminal will open by 2023. As we go further down Ayala Avenue, we see Ayala Triangle Gardens to the right. Ayala Triangle is a 7-hectare parcel where Tower 1 and Exchange Plaza is situated in the midst of a lush garden with civic spaces. The Ayala Triangle Gardens is a favorite place of joggers, dog walkers, and employees taking a break from work. Of the 7 hectares of open space, 60% will remain open when the full master plan is delivered. 20 years after Tower 1, we have started work on Tower 2, another project that will shape the Makati skyline. But while this will no doubt look good above, our goal is to have something even better on the ground. So Tower 2, which is nearing completion at the northern tip of the triangle, will make the garden even more welcoming and vibrant. The new development will be composed of 2 towers. It will have 63,000 square meters of premium office space and a 276-room 5-star hotel, the Mandarin Hotel. The office component, which will open in 2021, will be the new headquarters of Ayala Corporation. To activate the gardens, we will have dining and retail options along with a sunken plaza and an events area. This will feature marketplace and stores that offer fresh concepts. Once completed, this will give us expanded civic spaces and open spaces at Ayala Triangle that can be enjoyed on weekdays and weekends, day and night, by Makati office workers and visitors, with friends or with families. Makati is known to be a pedestrian-friendly city with its network of underpasses and walkways. We will soon have a new addition to this pedestrian network, the Villar Underpass, which connects Tower 2 to the other side of Paseo de Rojas. The vestibule will feature a modern design that is consistent with the architecture of Tower 2. Within the Makati Central Business District, with the help of Makati Commercial Estate Association, we are continuously promoting urban renewal in the CBD through several high-impact projects. We expect to see more redevelopment in the CBD with office and building locators who continue to build in Makati. BPI is one example of these locators. It is located at the intersection of Ayala Avenue and Paseo de Rojas, one of the most prime corners in the Makati Central Business District. Alveo Financial Tower is also being constructed in this node and is nearing completion. Now, let me talk about the infrastructure and greening projects for the Makati CBD. On the subgrade systems, the 7 underpasses continue to serve the pedestrians by providing safe and weather-protected passageways between the nodes of the CBD. In 2015, the need to evolve the function of the underpasses from solely utilitarian to artistic was recognized. And with this, the Adopt an Underpass project was conducted and corporations were invited to sponsor a ceiling art mural. Above ground, one example is the De La Rosa walkway. This walkway allows one to have a convenient walk from EDSA all the way to Senator Hilpuyat Avenue, nearly 2 kilometers of pleasant and protected walk. This is parallel to the upcoming office building, Alveo Financial Tower along Ayala Avenue. Bike lanes that traverse the entire length of Ayala Avenue and the new Sharrows or shared bike lanes in Salcedo and Legazpi villages have been launched to provide an alternative way to get around the city. Additional bike racks have also been installed to promote this biking initiative. With regard to infrastructure improvements around the CBD, it has been reported that the Makati subway is progressing. The proponent has started acquiring right-of-way from some of the lot owners around the planned stations and is targeting to complete the rail project by 2025. Another flagship project that was completed in recent years is the redevelopment of the Legazpi and Washington CC parks. This project is aimed to foster a sense of community by providing delightful points of convergence while preserving and enhancing the green spaces, making it more dynamic, useful, and interactive for the district. The upcoming residential condominium development of Alveo, Parkford Suites, will be right in front of these parks. A few months ago, we have also started the redevelopment of Jaime Velasquez Park. The park will be made more accessible and it will be expanded by converting what used to be a parking lot into green space as well. Several street corners around the CBD have been upgraded with urban patios to soften the urban landscape and to further enhance the walking experience in the Makati CBD. The construction of Legazpi Car Park has now been completed. It's a 5-level car park structure treated with landscape around the facade. Sustainable sidewalk enhancement with the use of eco-pavers was also implemented along Arnaiz Avenue and HV de la Costa Street. Eco-pavers are made with shredded plastics and cement, which result in a cooler walking experience. Around 160,000 pieces of eco-pavers were used, equivalent to about 350,000 pieces of plastic bottles. Now, let's go back to our trip down Ayala Avenue and walk further to the other end of this avenue, where Ayala Avenue meets Senator Hilpuyat Avenue. This is another gateway to the Makati CBD. In the past couple of years, we delivered the 2 office towers and a hotel at Ayala North Exchange. What redefines this side of Makati is the vertical civic space, which we accomplished through a series of terraces. This civic space has a direct connection to the existing elevated walkway system that is linked to the rest of the CBD. Ayala North Exchange is the home of Cedar Residences Makati, the first serviced residences by Ayala Land's own hotel brand. It also has a retail level with various dining choices and houses BPOs and co-working spaces. From Ayala Avenue, if you extend into South Avenue, an improved one-way highway, and keep going straight by another 1.5 kilometers, you will arrive at our newest entertainment district, Circuit Makati. What we had back then was a vision to have a family-oriented entertainment district. Today, we are beginning to realize this vision. Circuit Makati is a new node that will bring more soul to Makati by providing spaces where art and creativity are celebrated. It is envisioned to be the center for arts, culture, and entertainment, where something amazing is always on. This is truly in line with the Ayala heritage of being a supporter of the arts. The 22-hectare estate is situated at the site of the former Santa Ana racetrack, and the brand Circuit is a nod to this former racetrack. The site has 2 unique advantages. First, it is easily accessible from the heart of the Makati Central Business District and Manila. The estate has a direct connection to Ayala Avenue, making it reachable by a 10 to 20-minute drive, and is accessible from Santa Ana, Manila, in less than 5-minute drive. And second, it is one of the few developments in the city that is situated at the riverside. This mixed-use development offers a complete living experience where all the basics are within reach in less than 5 minutes, while at the same time providing places that feed one's soul. The master plan includes residential towers by Alveo Land, and residents of which will have easy access to Ayala Mall Circuit. The mall offers a diverse range of options from food, apparel, to personal care services. To name a few, it has SNR, Shopwise, Uniqlo, and H&M as part of its anchor locators. One exciting news we have is the recently launched Mercato United Kitchen, wherein you can easily and conveniently order from over 15 brands and just pay 1 delivery fee. Other important components within the estate include offices, co-living spaces such as the flats, and various venues for arts and entertainment, some of which are currently interim uses. These venues are Circuit Events grounds that will be converted to a one-of-a-kind contemporary arts museum, Blue Pitch Football Field, and Power Max Center Spotlight Black Box venue. The highlight of this master plan is the upcoming Samsung Performing Arts Theater, which is a state-of-the-art performing arts theater designed to be at par with international standards, comparable to other world-class venues. At the heart of it all is Circuit Lane, a water feature lined with retail establishments, which also showcases an art piece. This connects the three art venues within Circuit Makati and allows for a pleasant walking experience from the entrance of the estate where the Samsung Performing Arts Theater is located, all the way to the riverside where the future Contemporary Arts Museum will rise. I am pleased to announce that we have completed the improvements to Circuit Lane. It now has an overall character that is more suitable to the upscale yet inclusive character of Circuit Makati as the center of arts, culture, and entertainment. The look of Circuit Lane has transformed with its neutral color palette as inspired by our vision for the estate. Together with the addition of a sculpture by renowned Filipino artist Reg Fusen. The Samsung Performing Arts Theater is nearing completion and will be ready to open in 2022. This 1,500-seat theater is at par with global standards and will soon be a home to Filipino talents. It also has the capacity to stage world-class Broadway shows and other productions of a similar scale. Plans are also underway for the Contemporary Arts Museum, which will rise within the Circuit Events grounds. It will house multidimensional and immersive artistic content that will inspire the community from all ages. The museum and the Performing Arts Theater are two iconic projects which will further prime up the location. We have done several programs to ensure that Makati continues to be a vibrant, dynamic city that goes beyond business. For instance, art is present and accessible all throughout the city, not just within the confines of a museum. There are several signature events such as the Art Fair, which happens every February and is now the most awaited art event in the country. We also have well-loved Christmas initiatives that are considered to be annual traditions: the Christmas light show at Ayala Triangle Gardens and the lighting of Ayala Avenue, which is done to signal the beginning of the Christmas season. Outdoor activations such as the Makati Street Meet at Rada and the Vista Streets, Makati Al Fresco Parklets, and Riverside Sessions at Circuit Makati are al fresco dining initiatives that allow people to safely converge in open spaces while outside the confines of buildings. It is also a venue for residents and neighbors to meet and get to know each other. To end this presentation, let me recap the 5 reasons why Makati continues to be the leading city, a center of business, lifestyle, entertainment, and culture. First, land values have appreciated at an exponential rate. Second, being the crown jewel and flagship estate of Ayala Land, we will continue to reinvest in the city to ensure its leadership position. Third, it is a pedestrian-friendly city with a number of options to promote mobility. Fourth, it has generous green spaces and civic spaces for people to enjoy, and these spaces continue to be introduced in new Makati developments. And finally, with the street activations and signature events, the city continues to be dynamic and vibrant, attuned to the pulse of the people, our well-loved Makatizens, as well as visitors of the city. Thank you and have a good day.
Thank you so much, Ms. Sheila Aguilar, for sharing with us the highlights of Makati, the Philippines' premier city. Now, zooming in on Circuit Tower 5, let us all welcome from Alveo Land Project Development Group, Ms. Ayana Mariveles.
Thanks, Keisha. Good morning. I'm Ayana Mary Velas from Project Development, and I will be presenting our newest project in Circuit Makati. Over the years, we have established Alveo as a brand within Circuit Makati with our office for sale, the Styles Enterprise Plaza, along with the residential developments, Solstice Towers and Callisto Towers. As we continue to move forward, we are very excited to present to you our third vertical residential development right within Circuit Makati. Let's watch this. And that, everyone, is Astela Towers. Before we delve deeper into the project details, let me explain to you the meaning behind our project name. Astela, which came from the root word stellar, pertains to the stars, entertainment, and a dynamic life infused with the spirit of play. It's inspired by the surrounding spaces with everything you need just a leap away. Move freely from place to place, awakening unique stories and experiences as each day becomes exciting and brilliant in a whole new way. Astela is located in Circuit Makati, a district known for its culture and entertainment. We believe that Astela provides expansive spaces for contemporary and carefree lifestyles. With its strategic location in the center of Makati's ultimate lifestyle playground and its roster of shared amenities, Astela takes lifestyles up a notch, bringing its promise of a modern urban living in Circuit Makati to a reality. Moving on to the project details, Astela features 35 floors and opens 409 expansive units in a variety of configurations from studio to three-bedroom unit configurations, which will cater to individuals and families. With only 16 units per floor, privacy and exclusivity are highlighted for its end users. It also features 8 podium floors and 4 elevators. Turnover is still to be disclosed. Astela Towers will also have the following sustainable features. Part of the building features is the main lobby and the roster of shared amenities. Delivery of these items will depend on which tower they are located in. For the amenities, let me introduce to you our design consultant, DHQ, who will explain the concept behind these.
Hello, I'm Bakod and I'm from Design HQ, an interior design firm, and we have been partnering with Alveo Land for several residential and high-rise amenity projects. Some of my colleagues were also able to present their designs, and we'd really like to thank the client for inviting us to talk about our vision. So today, we bring you to Circuit, where we finish Solstice Towers and currently working on the Callisto Towers. So for this presentation, I will be sharing with you my team's process on how we develop the design of another circuit development, the Astela Towers. So let's begin. So with its wave of modern urban living in Circuit Makati, Astela Towers offers a fresh and convenient lifestyle. It is a residential development amplified by insightful amenities for convergence and socialization. Strategically connected to the major growth centers, Astela carries the Makati address without the CBD hassle, and it's within close proximity to key urban locations such as malls, schools, hospitals, other institutions, and recreational spots. Our team was very excited to translate the vision and lifestyle Astela offers. And so we wanted to merge modern and timeless interiors that fit career-oriented individuals and young couples who are starting their families. So we will be touring you around the Stella Towers, starting from the ground floor up to the different amenities. So as you walk in from the Circuit Mall complex to the entrance, you will be welcomed by the spacious lobby. We have a seating area where you can sit down and wait, and you get to enjoy the view of the complex with its floor-to-ceiling windows. So we wanted the space to feel open, complemented by the carefully curated light palette seen in the finishes that completes the elevated design intent of Astela Towers. So a play of textures on the walls and the floor is accentuated by the reception counter and the decorative lighting above it. So I really like how the receptionist has a clear view of who goes in and out of the lobby, as the reception counter is strategically located in this area. So we wanted each detail to be kept simple yet very intentional. So we also added elements such as ambient lighting and natural textures that also add warmth to the entire interior of the lobby. So the main lounge area here in the lobby is the first thing that you will see as you enter Astela. The contemporary pieces invite you to sit back and relax as you wait in the lobby. Residents and visitors coming inside can enjoy the natural light going in from the large windows. So zooming in, we have this L-shaped sofa that is very geometric, complemented by the curves of the coffee table set and these contemporary interpretations of armchairs on the right to complete the modern urban look. So this set of skeletal brass chandelier and this abstract rug add warmth and tie the lounge area together. So at the back of the sofa is the illuminated accent wall that frames the lounge area and serves as the focal point of the lobby. So we can even imagine the lit accent wall and its warm stone texture seen by pedestrians, especially during nighttime. So from the main lobby, we now proceed to the drop-off lobby. So now imagine an executive who has a driver or perhaps a very accommodating husband picking up his wife. So this is the lobby where they will be picked up or dropped off, as it has direct access to the driveway. So what's special with this space is that it serves as a transition area from the first tower to the second tower. So this lobby feels more private as it is situated in a secluded portion of the ground floor. So we also introduce an abstract artwork with hints of warm tones to create a focal point in the space. So it completes the overall modern look, and even we added indoor plants around the areas, which makes the space light and natural. So we extended the lobby elements with welcoming residents coming from their vehicles and entering Astela Towers. We also applied the same illuminated accent wall from the main lobby to welcome residents entering from the drop-off lobby. So we made sure to connect the general look of all the lobbies. And so now we're bringing you over to the anteroom, which is access from the main lobby and has a separate entrance to cater to deliveries in the new normal. So with the pandemic happening and all the health protocols that should be followed, this space is completely separated from the main lobby, and this even serves as a transition area going to the mailroom. So we wanted the residents to have enough privacy as they enter the mailroom, catering to both towers 1 and 2. So all of this while the entire space looks modern and sophisticated. We added a console table and an artwork and made sure that presence of warm elements is consistent with our overall design intent. So now we are in the Tower 1 elevator lobby. So this is an accent wall that features a modern abstract artwork with gold tones contrasted by dark lines. We also chose a contemporary console table with light finishes to complete the sophisticated yet urban look of the elevator lobby. So from the Tower 1, we're now in Tower 2 ground floor elevator lobby. So for this area, it's located near the drop-off lobby. And another special feature of this space is the allocated seating areas, which also serves as an extension of the main lobby. So after a long day, residents could sit down here in the seating areas provided. So just imagine sitting in the areas filled with residents waiting for their turn in using the elevator. And now stepping out from the Tower 2 elevator lobby is a semi-outdoor area referred as the open deck. So this is an alfresco area which also serves as a lobby and can be enjoyed by the residents. So you can just imagine having an area where you can look at the outdoors and take a breath. And this area can actually accommodate up to 9 people. So while sitting down, you have this view of the circuit development, and we made sure to consistently incorporate elements from the other lobby areas and repeated natural finishes and clean lines on the walls, floor, and the ceiling design. So the presence of greens and natural textures echo the modern urban direction and highlight Alveo's brand, which is to live well. So in the midst of the urban circuit district, Astela brings a relaxed lifestyle to its residents. And so now we move forward to the amenity floor of Astela Towers. So here we have the library, which we imagine to be a shared workspace. It's where residents could sit down and read the book or maybe do some studying, work, and collaboration. So entering the library, we have individual seats on the left if you feel like spending time alone, or maybe collaborate with your colleagues on this four-seater, or perhaps spend time on the sectional sofa on the center. So the library feels really spacious and features contemporary furniture pieces and elements replicated from the ground floor areas. So as we zoom in on this area of the library, we have the sectional sofa where we imagine residents could converse or comfortably sit down as they browse from their mobile phones or laptops. So continuing the vision, the light finishes are contrasted with neutrals and some warm tones applied on the furniture pieces and on this accent wall that hang these geometric artworks consistent with the modern approach in the space. And then going in further, so we added desk areas that residents could use for studying or working. So the furniture pieces are all movable, which gives flexibility, especially if you just want to sit down and accommodate more people, or even choose to stay in one seat so that you could do solo work. So we strategically situated them on the rear portion to give you enough privacy. So the library has also access to natural lighting as seen with its floor-to-ceiling windows. And then now we're bringing you over to the function room. So this area is very spacious and light and is perfect to host any kind of occasion. So I can imagine the possibilities of this space decorated for different life celebrations. So it's maybe a themed kids party or a formal function that takes advantage of the neutral look of the space. The function room can be divided into two and has direct access to a storage area and a pantry. So it's also overlooking the pool area and the outdoor spots in the amenity floor. So we brought in finishes from the lobby areas to echo the modern urban approach for the towers. Then another amenity is the boardroom. So we mirrored the same palette and light finishes contrasted with these caramel colored swivel chairs. We also introduced this contemporary conference table that has a subtle wood tone that we think balances the light palette of the space. So this is actually a private area which could also serve as an intimate party zone and can be decorated depending on how you like or how you envision your gatherings to look like. Then we have our next area, which is the gym. So as an active space, we allotted an area for residents to place their belongings before they work out. So we also place mirrors on the opposite of the windows, overlooking the pool to maximize the natural lighting and spread it in the entire space. So all cardio equipment face the window, and you can even imagine playing your favorite playlist, doing your cardio, and enjoying the great view from the window. We really wanted this area to feel like a gym in a hotel with its neutral tones and play of clean lines in the space. Then we have here our last area, which is the Zen Lounge. So it's located near the pool shared by both towers. The location of this amenity makes it an easy favorite of mine. So it's another alfresco place where you enjoy natural lighting, appreciate the relaxed ambience as you're surrounded by greens and you get to take in fresh air from the outdoors. Then we also kept the furniture choices in the Zen Lounge consistent to represent the modern urban approach. I can see myself bringing my family and friends in this area so we could relax and hang out. So we also made sure that this would be dramatically lit at night to highlight its lines and do some shadow play. And so in Astela Towers, from its lobbies to its amenities and the open spaces, so we wanted to create a relaxing place to come home to with its light palette, contemporary and sleek furniture pieces, and the consistent use of natural textures, which we think all in all create the modern urban living vision. So that's it. So I hope you enjoy the virtual tour of the Astela Towers as much as our team enjoyed designing the different spaces. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, DHQ. Moving on to the unit mix, this project will feature 409 units with an average area of 61 square meters. There will be 4 unit configurations, and those are our studio units, our 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom, and 3-bedroom units. As you can see, there's a high volume of studio and 1-bedroom spaces, which make up 75% of the whole development. For the floor plan, Astela's amenity floor features 9 units, while its typical floor plan from 11th floor to 39th floor features 16 units. Let's go over the unit plans briefly. Our studio units range from 33 square meters to 34 square meters. Here is the architect's layout for the suggested furniture layouts. Our 1-bedroom unit has an average size of 65 square meters. We also offer 2-bedroom units, which range from 95 square meters to 96 square meters. And our 3B units, which has an average area of 126 square meters. Overall, why get an Astela unit? As we all know, Ayala and Alveo have proven track records when it comes to investment potential. Within Circuit alone, there has been an 82% price increase since launch for the office units and 115% price increase since launch for the residential units. These figures will only go up as time passes and as more developments are built within Circuit.
Now, in case you're still wondering why Astela, here's a quick summary of the reasons one should invest in our latest residential development in Circuit Makati. First is its Makati address. Astela is strategically located in the center of Makati's ultimate lifestyle playground. Also, land values in Makati have appreciated at an exponential rate. And being the crown jewel and flagship estate of Ayala Land, reinvestment and continuous redevelopment of the city is prioritized as well to ensure its leadership position. Next is its living experience. It is a pedestrian-friendly location with a number of options to promote mobility. And the area continues to be dynamic and vibrant with various lifestyle offerings attuned to the pulse of the people. Last but not least, a full lineup of creature comforts complement urban lifestyles in Astela, with spaces to unwind and spaces to connect. Astela is surrounded by environment for arts, culture, and entertainment with a vast spectrum of experiences that amplify the everyday. Also, a roster of shared indoor and outdoor amenities take lifestyles up a notch in our newest development. Thank you so much to our project experts, Ms. Ayana Mariveles and Ms. Macon Davila, for introducing our newest residential development, Astela. And that concludes today's event. Thank you everyone for attending the Astela project briefing and enjoy the rest of your day.